I'm waiting for somebody to re-emerge with bring the bald heads back.
What you mean by that?
I don't think
Because
that
you had the
it went away.
Montel Jordan.
I don't think that
the
ever
R.
went out of play.
Kelly,
It's still in
the
play. I think.
Tupacs, the even Jay-Z had a bald head. Ja
Jay-Z
Rule
had a
had
bald. He had a
head.
one.
Yeah,
No, he had a bald
he had
head.
a
that was less than a one.
No,
That was-
no,
A half.
he had
It's
a
called
bald.
a
A
half.
half.
It's called a half.
Yeah.
I
I
don't,
think
you
it
know,
was a
Yeah.
half.
It was a half.
It's barely there. It's there. He rocked the half.
Wait, either way,
Because Ross had it for a long time too.
yeah. But there was a time where it was cool, and then it became not cool.
No.
And now, yeah.
I don't think it's easy as men. Like I'm bald headed, right? You know what I'm saying? I started thinning out like right there. You know what I mean? But it was either get your tape further back or rock the bald head.
Or
You know what I'm saying?
Beijing painted.
Oh, that's
Coulda
crazy.
painted it.
No,
Yeah.
you ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah.
You gotta embrace
You
it.
just
Like
get the thing
after,
they use on the windshield wiper.
That ain't it.
Nah, bro. So listen, now did I do some research, watch some YouTube videos, and was I curious about what oils is out there? What can you do? You know that thing you can roll, that blade, like that roller blade, and it like penetrates your cells and it helps you.
You Googled that?
Man, I looked at everything. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
What made you do that much research? What you was trying to hold on to?
I was curious. I was like, what's out there? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm used to getting texts when I go to the barber shop. Like, what's happening?
Like, what
So-
did you type into the search bar?
all type of stuff, man. I've spent. Oh my god! Listen, I Googled hair loss and how to grow hair like it was a 9 to 5. I probably spent like a month of research looking at places. I saw the tattoo treatment. I saw them removing hair follicles from the back of your head to put it to the front. I was looking at how much the surgeries cost. Who did Tory Lanez and Tiger go to? I was doing a lot of research. Like, hey, well, how I'm gonna step out, and then
It ain't
Grace
no
of
good
God.
solution because even the ones you see that did it, like the pictures they were showing,
Yeah.
it's like, man, these plugs don't look right. Now, Tory Lanez and Tiger did have somebody who was good, but some of the pictures was fluctuating. I
Yeah,
was
you-
like,
you
it
ain't
look
see
good now, but
consistency. Yeah, you ain't
what's
see
going on?
consistency in Tory.
Yeah, I ain't
You
see
know.
consistency.
But,
But I know something that nobody didn't try: semen. You put your
Where he
semen
going with
on
this?
your scalp.
No, Eric.
You put your semen. You put the semen on your
Eric,
scalp
Eric,
because
chill.
the semen
Chill.
has
What?
reversing
Chill, Eric,
cellular
chill.
fibers within it,
Chill. And where you got this from?
and it'll restore your follicles, especially if it's your semen. Please let it be.
Where you
your
get
semen.
this from, my
Sir.
guy?
Sir, how do you know?
And have you tested this theory?
Yes. Good
No, it's just something you know. It's just something you know.
No, Slack.
It
Come on,
makes
man.
sense. The cells within the semen is very, very new. It's restorable. It's a reproductive. It's a reproductive cell. It's a chemical process in there. So they put chemicals in there. So if you I'll get
Eric,
it
where
out,
you got this
you
from, bro?
rub
You ain't
it.
just so you trying to tell me you just woke up one day and saying, "Oh shit, this can help your hair grow." Semen,
Why?
not castor
Googled-
oil.
I've Googled semen, so I know there's there's chemicals in it. Like I'm talking about like pheromone chemicals. Then there's hormones in it. There's proteins in it, and these are things that we would try to synthesize. Now, obviously, this ain't something that's on the market, but there is some health products that do carry semen in it.
So did you
But
try to bring your hair
they-
back? Have you thought about trying to bring your hair back?
No, because I ain't learned this till later. I ain't learned.
But
this
it ain't
till
too
later.
late. Have you thought about bringing?
No,
your
no,
hair
no.
back?
Now
you
I don't
good.
care. Yeah,
You good?
now.
So what made you rock the bald head?
Because I seen how people was picking at LeBron James,
Uh-huh.
a long time ago, and I was like, this is because I had dreads at the time.
I remember.
I was also thinning, but I was like, this is the biggest artist, the biggest athlete in the game right now. And people was roasting him. I said, I'm not that. So imagine what people would say about me. And I didn't want to have to deal with that because I seen we've picked at people who wanted to try to hold on or be the person that wore the hat, be the person that wore the hats all the time. Then people make jokes. Oh, what you gonna do when you
ain't want to be a Plies.
You go to a
You ain't want to
club.
be a Plies without a hat, huh?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Neo.
See, don't do that. That's why. See, look, that's exactly what we're talking about. How the bald head people.
I wanted to see
the bald head people.
I wanted to see your reaction, right? LL Cool J, the knee. Okay, I got you.
That's what I'm telling you. It was some.
No.
It was definitely some insecurities in there.
No, you
People
gotta
were
rock
looking
it.
at
Once you know it's in, and once you know what I'm saying, you gotta rock it, man. You can rock it. But growing a beard did compliment it for me.
Yeah.
I think
You
the
needed
beard
the beard.
do well.
You
If
needed the beard.
being all the way bald.
Here's a question. I think the ladies maybe could be the one to answer it. But did the bald head bring in the beard? I think the bald head they brought the beard into style. I think the bald head brought it in. Let's be honest. Before
Ross,
we
for the urban community, Ross
No,
took the beard to the
okay.
I feel like Ross made a beard
Because
look
y'all
like,
boys had hair back then too.
Yeah.
When the beard was in.
Yeah.
It really wasn't in all the way, but the guys that was bringing it in, yes, Ross.
Yeah.
Who else? We had Thugger.
Thugger who?
Texas.
Slim Thug.
Slim Thug.
He came much later.
Yeah,
Ross
made you
for the urban modern day middle age or young adults. Ross was the dude.
Okay, so he brought it
because we had Isaac Hayes.
True.
Way back that had the ball and the beard to that degree, but Ross.
But the bald head brought in what made the beard.
Helped. It helped. Is they definitely complimented.
Because men were doing dreads and beard at the same time.
No, you definitely didn't see the beard
like that.
Correct.
It like that.
It
wasn't needed like that. But I think the combination is dope though. Bald head.
In other ethnic groups, the beard was there. Like rock, you seen the beard. You seen it in the blues artists and things like that. But on the urban side of things, to bring it to the youth culture, Rick Ross, like once he did it, man, I seen everybody growing the beard side.
Yeah,
because
sure.
Jeezy had no facial hair.
True.
Remember Jeezy with the bald head and no facial hair?
Yeah, Jeezy was naked out here.
Yeah, then he grew the beard out. It was like, oh, it's a different thing. Gucci grew the beard out. He ain't had no facial hair for a minute. I'm waiting on Birdman to grow the beard out.
Can't happen. I don't see Birdman rocking it.
I ain't see Jeezy rocking it.
Birdman, I don't know. I don't see Birdman doing it, man.
My question was like, yo, what's up with Jay? Jay rocking the wicks now, like the Florida wicks. He went straight wicks because he was known for having a low cut.
Man, Jay gonna be like Basquiat had wicks, and he was in New York. It's a lot of people, like, for us, we know it to be Dade County. But obviously Jamaica been had those styles of dreads. And then it was other regions we just didn't know. The internet made it feel like it was our thing to claim. Just like I seen old pictures with Jay-Z with grills in the 80s, late 80s or either early 90s. And I thought Paul Wall in the South brought grills to the forefront. Then I seen this old picture of Jay-Z and Wu-Tang Clan and all these other people. I was like, man, we thought this was our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was some people that actually was rocking them in that fashion.
Right on, man. No, right on. We'll see what's going on. But now I think, I got no problem with it, man. I'm rocking mines. I'm holding it down. We out here. Beer gang all day.
Seamen on the scalp.
I don't know about no seamen on the scalp, man. But and I think the ladies made the beards popular too. Like the beards are in, man. Ladies got a thing for beards out there, man.
Yeah,
they make it all possible. Because if they ain't like it, then we wouldn't have kept going.
Correct.
So when we're talking about this, I still want to stay on the topic like this. So when we do things right, so and let's talk about the features. So I heard something the other day, and it came from Boosie. So it's like, so if we do things to impress the ladies, so let's talk about like painting your nails, for example. We seen the Thuggers. You will see like the little pumps, the Uzi Verts, and Drake just did his.
Yeah.
Right. So if the ladies were to be more vocal and be like, nah, that ain't it, you think it would minimize the fellas who's doing it?
I think so.
Because
Nah.
we're doing things. Because if they staying silent, his whole thing is they staying silent. You know what I mean? So that pretty much saying it's okay. And they could possibly be more vocal. But can you imagine Drake being Drake and then a lady just a bad one come up to him and be like, hey, man, what you doing, man? You ain't supposed to be doing that. Do you think he will start it'll hit him different and be like, ooh,
No.
maybe I'm tripping?
No, that's if when a man paint his nails, he already made a decision to be a disruption. That's a very disruptive and bold move to do. So at that point, getting women or discouraging women, you not even thinking about that. And it's not new. Those rock bands, they've been the Gothic culture. They've been doing, the painting of the nails. So
Yeah, I only grew up. Like when you talk about that culture, I kind of paid attention to Marilyn Manson.
mm-hmm.
He was the kind of first one I see really go left from his wardrobe and all black and stuff like that. But that was the only guy I knew of. I never really saw it.
You know the goth kids in school?
Yeah, they've been doing
That's every school.
You know, now
got
that you
them goth
mention
kids.
it, I didn't really know what that was. Cause I went to Boca High. Like
They definitely had goth
you know what I'm
kids.
saying?
at
But
Boca
you
High.
ain't really. Yours was with your clique. You
They
know
was
what I'm saying?
invisible to you.
Yeah, I just
You
never
didn't know they
acknowledged it.
nails was painted.
Never really paid
They had the
attention
spike
like that.
chokers.
That
They
always
had the
stood out.
wallets with the chains.
all black.
Yeah.
Bell bottoms.
But it never it was kind of for that kind of school at that time, back when I was there, early 2000s, it was kind of normal. Like you went to Boca High, you saw that. And you also saw us urban kids beating on the trash can. I'm sure when they saw us freestyling, beating on the trash can, I'm like, what the hell is them boys doing? We screaming, we ready down the hallways. I know that was like, what the hell is that? So yeah, I get what you said. Now that I look back, I'm like, yeah, they were there. They were present. But I never really paid too much attention to it. And I ain't gonna lie, Boca High was like a nice school back then. Like you ain't really, everybody kind of got along. It was never no tension. I don't remember being picked on. It was none of that. You was cool with everybody.
Right.
Boynton High was a little different. Oh man.
It's more than just a podcast. It's exposure.